Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a tablet that I definitely am looking forward to. It's called the Tab A8, and I have the Tab A7 right here in front of me. I use this one just about every day. The only difference is this one has a Snapdragon on it, 665 I think, and this one has like a Unisoc T, it's going to be a T618 or something like that, but they're very comparable. So let's just do the unboxing. But if you're very first time to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, if you're not already a part of the crew, I would encourage you to subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But we're going to be doing unboxing of the Tab A8 in this video, so hopefully you guys are excited about this like me. So let's just go ahead and see what comes in the box. Tab A8 right here in gray, and this is the version that you'll see on pretty much most websites. It's going to be in that gray color. Like I said, you get Samsung knocks. You also do get dual speakers on board as well. So let's just kind of see what comes inside of the box. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the tape on the top right here, and then let's just cut the tape on the bottom right there, and we're gonna do a quick unboxing. I'm just gonna take a look at this for the very first time, and you can see the top comes off very easily. Let's just toss this right off to the side right here, and this is what is actually inside of the top of the box. At the top, you're actually greeted with the tablet itself. It has like this cloth material at the top, so you can see the tablets right here. It says Samsung. So also we are getting some accessories right here, and it's pretty straightforward. You can see your terms and conditions right here, quick start guide, so we read that. You also do get your Type-C cord, which is pretty cool, and a charging brick from Samsung, and that's pretty straightforward. I don't think there's anything else inside of here. Let me just take a look. Okay, so there's nothing else inside of the box, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put this off to the side as well, and we're greeted with the tablet right here. So I just want to kind of take this off. I wish it was plastic. I'm not sure why they used, I guess they're trying to use recyclable materials now. So let's just go ahead and see. This is actually pretty cool that they're using, recycled materials and everything like that. So you could just kind of take the tab out of the sleeve, which is pretty cool. And it has like this really gray looking design to it. Nice camera hump on the back, which is you get an 8 megapixel on the back, 5 megapixel around front. And the first thing I noticed was that the edges of this thing are going to be like squared off. At the bottom you can see your dual speakers. You get your Type-C right here. You also do get 3.5 millimeter headphone jack off to the side. They got speakers on the top and bottom, and then they also do have your buttons right here, volume button as well as power button. I'm going to give it some juice right now and wait for it to turn on. It actually says Samsung now with the Samsung Galaxy Knox, and I am going to get my microfiber cloth real quick. Alright, cool. So I did go ahead and get that real quick. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this device in just a little bit more detail and kind of see what the experience is like. So right now we're going to be greeted with the tablet right here. You can see it's powering on as we speak, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to wait for that to come on and just wipe this off real quick. And so far the unboxing experience is pretty straightforward, right? So you get the tablet here, and right here it says that it's starting the Android. So that's pretty cool, right? Because it's going to be a budget tablet, very affordable. You can see right here, this is the startup screen. We're going to start it up in the English in the United States, and then all you have to do is hit the terms and conditions, right? And you could just hit that. Then you will be prompted to select your Wi-Fi network, which is pretty cool. So I really like the weight overall. The feel in the hand feels pretty premium. 32 gigabytes of internal storage, 3 gigabytes of for ROM. So let me just set up my Wi-Fi on here, and I found it. So I'm going to go ahead and test out the haptics on here and see if the keyboard feels pretty cool and whatnot. So there's no there's no vibration, but you do get like a little sound, clicking sound, like a typewriter sound when you touch it. And then it says right here you can select next, right? And so let's just kind of see what comes in the presentation right here for the very first time. You can see we do have our tablet. It says getting your tablet ready. So this is actually pretty cool. Looking forward to checking this out in a little bit more detail. Android 11 Red Velvet is on board. We don't have like Android 12, but we will get an update to Android 12 as well, which is pretty cool. And this thing will have a 19 by 20 1200 display, full HD, 216 for the PPI on here, dual speakers. But there's four of them. There's not dual. There's four speakers, two on the bottom, two on the two on each side, and then like I said, you're gonna get that Tiger. This is really weird processing chip. Tiger Unisoc Tiger T6818. And then it's a 12 nanometer processing chip. So I'm just going to hit next. And it says, do you want to set up with an old device? And you don't have to do that, right? Let me see. Cancel. Oh, wait. It's asking me to update the device right out of the gun. So it's saying check in info right now. So I didn't want to install the update because I wanted to show you guys exactly what comes on here. But you can skip the Google sign in, and then you could skip that part, right? And really nice weight. Obviously, it's going to be like mostly a two-handed device, but you could still hold it with one hand. And this is going to be good for like social media, web browsing, watching movies, Netflix. Facial recognition is on board. Pattern, password, or PIN. I'll set that up later. And it says right here you can skip that. And I kind of wish that they added a fingerprint sensor. That would have been a cool update to this. But I do like the overall design. I'm going to hold these side by side so you can see these at, right next to each other, and they almost look identical in size. They feel pretty similar in actual weight as well, so that's something I just wanted to throw that out there as well. So the only difference about these things is that the processing chips that they're using, right? And let me see. You can skip this portion where it says to sign into Samsung. So just going to skip that. But for the most part, they feel like the same size. So maybe I'll test out the cameras. I know a lot of people don't use cameras for tablets. Just kind of want to see where the improvements have come from. It does look like the bezels are going to be pretty similar. Let me just power this guy on. You can see the bezels are pretty similar. They didn't shrink the bezels or anything like that. So pretty straightforward when it comes to the overall look of these things. You get your Google feed on this guy. It does look a little bit more vivid. Let me just unlock this guy with my facial recognition. They both have facial recognition, but they don't have a fingerprint. So I just wanted to make you 100% aware of that. But I love the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7, and you can see it's setting up for the very first time. Let me put the full brightness up on both of these things so you can see that as well. This thing will have your, all right, the brightness is fully up on this one. Let's try it on the Tab 8, A8, and I'm trying to swipe down to the notification panel. There's a little bit of delay when I tried to swipe down just now, and there it is. So let me put Do Not Disturb on because it's probably going to beep a lot with that noise. So this is the settings option. Everything looks pretty cool on here. It's a huge tablet right out of the gun. If you go to About Tablet, you're going to see that we do have our operating system on here, which is pretty cool. And if you go to software information, it will tell you we have Android June 1st for the security patch on here. So there will probably be updates. This is the, let me see if there's an update right out of the gun on here. If you can, I like the interface on here. So when you swipe up, let me see if the settings menu is different. It kind of looks different how they did it. Okay, so they do have an update here for the Galaxy Tab A8, and it says that it's the January 1st patch, which will basically improve overall stability of your device, and device will be improved, the security will be improved, and it's going to give you the January 1st update. But this is kind of just what I wanted to share with you. I definitely think that it's going to be a nice little tablet. I don't think you really have to like upgrade these things really like every year, because it's going to pretty much offer the same exact experience as the Tab A7, but it's going to be a pretty cool tablet. It feels really snappy, a little bit more reactive now that it's loaded up on here. You get your gallery, you get your Samsung Notes, you get your camera and everything like that. So we are updating the software update on here, and I just like the edges flat are really cool. Volume rocker feels pretty cool as well. Let's see right there. So you get all your volume controls, you get your Wi-Fi connection, you get dark mode. Dolby Atmos is on board as well, and that will, you could turn that on too. Let's see if what other options we have here. So we do have focus mode, kids mode, bed mode. Let me see if they have smart share on here, because that's a feature. Oh yeah, they have smart view on here, which is really important if you want to actually like use this tablet with your TV and stuff like that. So that update did actually happen really quickly, which is pretty cool, because you didn't have to wait too long to download that. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, informative, or useful. But this is just the unboxing of the Tab A8, and definitely am looking forward to testing this out in a little bit more detail and just checking it out, right? And kind of just seeing how it will perform against the Tab A7. But everything is almost exactly the same except for the design of the body, where you get the squared off edges on the A8 but rounded on the A7. Same button placement as well. Dual speakers. This one has a microphone up top, whereas this one doesn't have the microphone, so they added that as well. So I did notice that one thing that was different is just the microphone, and then same placement. These guys pretty much will have the same button placement everywhere, except I just did notice that the Tab A8 has an extra microphone on the top. So everything is pretty much the very similar experience, but if you were looking to upgrade, just wanted to let you know what comes in the box and in the bundle. But hopefully you guys did find this unboxing experience helpful, informative, or useful in any way possible. If you did find it possible, do me a favor. I encourage you to subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute, and I'll get right back with you, crew. Make sure you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Later. Peace.